sweet Jane St. Clair was dazzled by her smile while I shopped.
Today we're in Penedes at J Miquel Jane in the heart of Penedes, and we're going to walk the vineyard, we're going to learn about the cellar, and we're going to be accompanied by Philo.
Good morning,
I think.
and welcome to Miquel Jane cellar, which is an ancient cellar, and we will talk about 4 generations. The story starts in the 19th century, and we're very, very small cellar.
Alright, let's walk. Flame on.
It wasn't long before I lived with her. I sang her songs while she dyed my hair. Jane, divided, but I can't decide which side I'm on. Jane, decided, only counts.
This is a familiar business that runs from 3 generations ago. It started with my grandfather. They start to run the business in wine from Vilafranca del Penedes, in the region of Penedes. He started to produce wine and to buy properties most in the area of High Penedes, more concretely in Font-rubí, that where our properties are actually.
So, what did we see yesterday? Yesterday we saw, I forget what it was called, the fast line or something like that? Grand Cru. Kind of looks like a space capsule.
My grandmother hesitates all the vineyards, and he starts to continue the business. Then goes to my father, and now my father goes. He deceases 3 years ago, and now I'm actually the person who runs the business. I like the nature. I like the wines. We learn to love what we have. So it was not a decision. It's a decision of responsibility to learn to love this.
So
that's why we it's a decision that it's made when you are little and you don't have a point that decided to run a business. You just.
Lo que pasa que al cabo de 4 o 5 meses, pues claro.
And how frequent are the tours here?
Mainly we have all the weekends, because
All weekends? Pretty much every weekend?
Yeah, every day, all the weekends.
Wait,
Because we
that's it. Wait, so Saturday and Sunday? Every weekend?
Every weekend.
That many people?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Even 3 groups sometimes, because we work with this kind of gifts, the smart box, and this, you buy this activity.
Yeah.
You give it as a present, and it's very common. Maybe 80% of our clients that they come and they buy this experience.
Yeah.
They buy a kind of wine tasting course.
Oh, and it's part of the package. Oh, that's actually very smart.
I think, or maybe another activity with local hotels.
Yeah.
We also buy the experience. You stay in the hotel, and also the weekend you can come here and visit.
La excusa de hacer cartas es nada, es probar cosas diferentes, ¿no? Pues eso, memoria y practicar mucho. Ya veréis, el libro da mucho juego. Vosotros, vuestros amigos un día podéis comprar las botellas y las tapas.
Well, I remember when I was little that my brother and me we just from little take the harvest by hand and go with the trailers to the cellar and see all the processes, and we will be there. And so I don't remember, 7, 8 years that I remember we
gold and frankincense and myrrh.
My grandfather it was the first that start to sell wine in barrels in this year. This time it was not bottle. We sell to Cuba in barrels. And how he do it? He had a brother that had fragatas, I don't know, big mercancy boats that goes to Cuba, and he make a like a company that helps him to sell the wine in Cuba. They put the boats, and the other put the wines and go together to Cuba.
Made me feel I was 14 again. It's what she thinks it's cooler if we just stay friends.
We are talking about 50% export, 50% Spain. More in Catalonia. You know that Spain it's have around 50-55 DO origin, so it's difficult to introduce your wine in all parts of Spain because they have their own. It's only an exception that it's Rioja and Ribera, that it's all over Spain, and with Penedes in whites it's more easy to find it in all over Spain. But with the reds and rosés it's more difficult. Sí, por eso me quedo. First of all, we are focusing doing wine of terroir. It's a word taken from France. That means wines that all of them are produced in our property. Okay, so we keep it from the vineyards to the bottle. We control all these processes. As a family run a little company of wine. We can say that we are quite pioneers in enotourism in Penedes. Because we started to think about enotourism as a new line of business, not a complement. And our first reason we start to do enotourism is because we feel that when the people went to visit a cava or a winery, they don't go out with the knowledge, enough knowledge to make it understand when they go at their homes and taste a wine. That's our first aim, to bring people the culture of wine in 3 hours, but very well established in the way that never before they come to our winery, we understand the wine in their houses. This is our aim, and we know that we are in the way to do it. This idea becomes when I was studying viticulture, enology, and how to produce wines. We, of course, visiting with the university a lot of wineries, and that's what I realized, that you go there, you have the knowledge, you know what you like to be explained, and it was not explained. Just show it a little bit, doing a tour, quite interesting, but not focusing in the way they do the wine, and these things that it's very important in the vineyard and in the cellar to then understand the wine. So I say that it's like a pioneer in the sense that of course there was courses of taste in Barcelona, but they don't think about the course of viticulture and enology that makes sense to have then the course of taste.
Yes.
That's why we introduce the visit as a course.